You know the drill. You can just quickly talk.
Yeah, I mean, enemy wants to play really aggressively, want to get a lead early.
Mm-hmm.
With their champs, I want to chill and scale and do my thing. Obviously, if they make a mistake, I'll punish it. If they use their important spells, then I'll take a short trade or whatever. Then I'll just EQ passive auto real quick just to harass them and be annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe even extend the trade a little bit if they just missed their Nautilus hook, for example. But aside from that, it's like the general idea of this is I just want to scale, chill, and
Yeah.
let them kind of fall behind because they don't get to snowball a lead.
Anything important on the lane to look for?
Yeah. Nautilus hook,
Yeah.
Rakan W.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like the most important things really.
Let's see how it will go. Any plan for the first waves?
Well, I feel like when it comes to a lane like this, I play pretty reactive to see
Mm-hmm.
how if they try to do anything with the wave, right? Because if they hard contest a wave, then it's really hard for me to do the same because I'm playing with the Rakan into Nautilus. So I kind of just have to respect that they can get level 2 first if they really want to contest a wave. If they don't want, then I'll just try to put pressure on them and get level 2 first.
Mm-hmm. When you play against like a hooker or overall against a pressure lane, where would you like to be in terms of lane?
I want to keep it on my side of the lane.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Because the closer to my tower, the safer I am, and obviously the more space we have to run them down as well.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm
Yeah,
sitting right in front
exactly.
of their tower, it's the other way around, right? They have more space to run me down, so I
Yeah,
keep it
but
mostly on my side of the lane.
in this position, what is important for you to care about?
I mean, it's just that I'm safe, right? I'm
What,
safe from getting ganked. I'm
yeah,
safe
but
from
what do
it's
you
harder for them to
need
hit.
to take care of? Like
Oh, I
what?
need to make sure obviously the how big the wave is, right?
Yeah,
To make
yeah,
sure the wave isn't too big so that it crashes into my tower and all that.
and the bash as well. That if
Mm,
you are able to have any sort of vision here, then this is
mm,
unplayable for them. And
mm,
this thing about the bash is not only for hookers but also for any range champions. If you are
mm,
able to place the ward in the position where the lane is. And is gonna be, then it's very hard for them to play, even if it's gonna be not here, but like on this side. And
mm,
as you stated correctly, if you are here, you give them more space to run you down. But if they are not
mm,
really able to like run you down because you have like some sort of better escape or more
mm,
mobility, then this position is also not that bad because if you have more minions, then it's easier for you to play.
yeah.
So it's also for like Blitzcrank. It's good to be like pushing and having more waves, so he's not
Yeah.
able to really hook and find anything. So
Mm,
yeah, but as you said, against everyone, it's good to be reactive and see how are they playing, especially when like Nautilus is like stronger than Rakan.
yeah.
Okay, Rakan did not W. This is also something that is important on this lane. That if there is like someone who can only go in,
Yeah.
then if he goes in and he has no
No
source
escape.
to escape, then you are able to
Yeah.
like they have to calculate the trade
Yeah.
with the fact that they will have to take a few auto attacks, and your Rakan missed W totally.
Yeah. You
So
missed both.
yeah, so this trade, if he just W the Nautilus, it could be like much better. Like another W from
Yeah.
him and two auto attacks from you,
Yeah. I
and
mean, this is
Nautilus.
still a really good trade, right? I'm like me and Samir lost same HP. Nautilus loses half his HP. I'm pretty happy with the trade, but obviously, like it could always be better. But
Yeah, what is really important about like this trade in terms of your resources? What do you have that made this trade so good?
well, obviously, I now have a massive HP advantage, so it lets me play a lot more aggressively, which makes it really hard for like the Nautilus is now missing a lot of HP, so it's a lot scarier for him to all in, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's super scary for him to all in now after this because he's missing so much HP.
Mm-hmm.
If he tries to go in again, he's just losing his flat or he's dying.
Also, it's good when you like are aware about the things that you have, and you can sometimes even tank the hook. And if you are aware that it will cost him more HP because you have this,
Yeah,
you have bone plating, and he has the
yeah,
glacial, not the aftershock.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah. And I have Guardian,
yeah, exactly,
everything, right?
Guardian.
Yes.
So it's actually quite hard for them to trade like this. So like if you were them, it's also a thing to consider that maybe on level 1, it's not the greatest timing to really go in. Here, what do you think about the wave?
Well, they're level 2 right now, right? And I still feel like Maracana's playing really safe. Like, he's not trying to execute minions or anything. You see, he's playing even behind our caster minions.
Exactly.
So I'm just trying to thin the wave a little bit so it doesn't make hard crash. I see that they're trying to execute minions with Nautilus, so I'm just trying to stay as far back as possible here, so that I can play for level 2 as well after.
That's good reaction, but what would you like the Rakan to do if you could control him?
Well, I would want him to, on these melees, start just walk up and start autoing the minions now.
Yeah.
Because we already have a big, like, HP advantage, right? So,
especially considering that the Nautilus also has no glacial, no bone plating, so
yeah,
they can't really trade, especially
yeah,
when he's standing around his like your melees and like in the
yeah.
ranges. So yes, if this was like you playing Rakan, or if it was
Mhm.
if you could control him, then hitting more minions and not be so passive in the lane as well.
Mhm. Yeah.
Uh,
I don't
so
mind letting them crash this though, or like half crash it, because now they're just completely fucked, right? This is third wave, not a cannon, or like the cannon wave just came to lane, so now they're kind of just stuck in front of my tower, kind of forever.
That's
If I,
that's good.
yeah,
Yeah, as long as you're in control and as long as you are aware about the wave, good looking.
mhm,
This is Master Emid, by the way. Uh,
yeah,
so yeah, Rakan is still playing very pussy gameplay.
yeah.
Uh,
So now I just have to concede a little bit. I would love to just keep holding this in front of my tower, but I kind of had to concede it, and I was gonna slow push away, right?
Yeah, I think that
But
if you Rakan on this wave when it then the
mhm,
new wave came here, I think
yeah,
he could start playing a bit more aggro. Because he
yeah,
has the cannon, he has few minions there. He can walk up
mhm,
easily. Maybe if he has E on second, then he can just WE. Even try to
yeah,
push a bit of wave with something like that.
mhm, yeah.
But
I
yeah,
could obviously hit like a tiny bit more myself as well, but I don't think it makes much of a difference, to be honest.
yeah, it
When
doesn't.
he's playing, I mean, sure, I could ping him more, I guess, to help me hit the wave, but then he might get the wrong idea to like push it as well.
Yeah. I
So
think
it's hard to
it's
say.
all right.
Yeah,
Also, like if he is playing that way, then probably he's overall like clueless.
yeah,
So we can't expect from him doing too much.
yeah,
That's a good thing because he like if you are starting if you
mhm,
have started pushing there as he just did, then
yeah,
it could be a bit fucked up
yeah,
because of the Rengar here, and
yeah,
overall you don't want to go in the like neutral state with
yeah,
those guys if they can go around the bushes and
yeah.
those pockets of vision. So good ping, good awareness as well about what you want to do with the wave, and that's also what we are trying to do. So you are during the game just you know what you want to do, and that's good if you're able to focus and do that. Now there
Yeah.
is
He had to
no
execute one more minion, so
there is no Nautilus as well. They are probably invading the jungle as you
yeah,
pinged. So as well, your victor is not on the map. So again, need to be careful. And this is interesting because like either you have to as a team make the decision that you're not contesting
mhm,
this
mhm,
and you just give and hold this like this,
yeah,
or as you started doing, you want to push a little bit more so you have a tiny
yeah,
window to go and collapse on them.
yeah,
Uh, and the question is, and this is something to really track, are they going to be on those camps, or those camps are going to die anyway? Um, I think that's one camp dies for sure, uh,
yeah,
and the second one is probably like it also depends on the smite situation in jungle. But I think the second camp is most likely gonna die
maybe
as
I
well.
should have just gone instantly.
So the question is, maybe you can only play for fight, but this is
Yeah,
also not that easy. We'll see what happens. Okay, they managed to kill both the camps, I think.
yeah.
Yeah, on the last timing he killed this, so you can play for the fight. Let's see what happens. I think that this decision is good. Uh, yeah, very good.
Lucas W.
Very good,
That
very
W
good.
is so good, by the way, no?
Also, like good decision, even though like from like right now you can't really do too much for the wave, but
Mhm,
I can see the movements that you are aware that you want to go here and you start hitting the
mhm,
wave much more.
mhm,
So again, very good awareness. about the situation on the map, and good collapse on the Rengar, who was quite low, and this is very interesting in terms of the fact that like Rengar invaded, solo killed the Viego, but because of like
Hmm.
maybe being a bit greedy and maybe over calculating, overplaying,
Hmm.
and the whole advantage is lost from them. And
Yeah.
also they made the situation on bot lane much easier because
Just
Samira
look how
is
I move my mouse. Oh my god, I knew it was coming. Sorry. Yeah.
yeah, Samira is now a bit fucked up. You push the wave right
Yeah.
now, and you do what? You recall. That's good.
Yep.
That's good because like early game timers are very quick. So
Yeah.
so it's good that you are not staying for the plate. They lost the cannon. They lost a few minions as well. So the situation bot lane is gonna be super good for you. Also,
Yep.
right now after they lost those minions, what are you thinking as well?
Well, right now my thought is just this wave is going to come back to me. My Rakan can do whatever the fuck he wants on the map, and I am completely chilling.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I
Mm,
think I even click on Samira here just to kind of check how much AD she has with this double longsword. Obviously, I know it's not the same as me, but I'm just checking because just double checking just to make sure I have a level up advantage. I think she's about to level up to 4 anyway, but I have a level XP advantage. I have an AD advantage. I kind of want to let this come toward me, and then I want all of them just fight them really because I have such a big advantage at this point.
yeah, and another thing when you saw them losing even a bit of XP, and this was like some value that can change something. You can
Hmm.
either call the fact that you have the level 6 first, and this
Hmm.
is like a call in like 2 minutes later. You will have the 6 maybe a few minutes before her, or maybe a wave before her. Or you can, if you saw that you are having a little bit more XP, like when you're
Hmm.
playing with a support,
Yeah.
you can also call him to maybe run a bit around the map, so you have some more
Yeah.
solo XP. And if your ult is changing the outcome of the fight, then you can just time everything, so you are going to be fighting on your level 6 timer, because it's also hard for them to track it
Yeah.
because of the inconsistency, blah blah blah. Yeah, just it's also something to look for. Um, but yeah, now you don't really have control on your support, but you will still have the level 6 a bit faster than Samira, so you can look
Yeah.
for something like that. And especially considering that she has no summoners, you are able to exactly fight. And also you have the red buff, so you can trade like this. Miss
Yeah.
W sad, but still it's completely fine for you.
Yeah. They just get completely smoked.
Yeah. You with red buff, it's much easier for you to play. You can permanently, as you're pinging, you can just go in off cooldown as well. Like you can see that Nautilus is not reactive at all,
Yeah.
and you can just do something like that. Very good, very good. Now,
Thank you.
what you need to think about while finishing the match?
Rengar mostly, but he should be top lane here. I'm pretty sure we see him top right
Yeah,
now
yeah,
underneath Set's icon. So my idea is obviously I have two options here: just completely leave the wave and base. After I try to kill this guy, we can't, right? So I have two options: completely leave this, or push it. I don't remember what I do actually. Uh, the best thing is probably just to completely leave this.
Right. You know, there is a rule. It's called the support rule. When the
Hmm.
enemy, both AD carries are dying, that
Hmm.
the support who is not hitting the enemy support is most likely to win in
Hmm.
terms of the wave statement. And the same goes
Hmm.
here. If you really are aware about the wave, then after killing the Samira, if you know that you can't kill the Nautilus,
Hmm.
then another thing that
I
you can
honestly thought
do.
I might be able to kill him here, but my my E through minions runs out. So
Yeah, I mean, maybe not in this situation, but sometimes you will be like, he will be full HP, and you'll be like, okay,
yeah.
there's no way of to kill him. Then another thing to
Yeah.
do is to just manipulate the wave with the fact that you are not hitting him, maybe hide in a bush.
Mm.
And if you don't want the lane to be pushing, if you don't want to push it, then it's gonna be better for you to just drop him, and his HP
Yeah.
won't matter if he can't die anyway.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it is also something very smart. And as I said, this is something like years ago that this was like a rule for supports,
Hmm.
and still it is something for supports to consider when both AD carries are dead. And here,
Yeah.
you will decide to push it.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
it
think
could
I
be.
wanted to base. I wanted to just kill one of the minions and then base. But then the second my Rakan pressed W, I was like, shit. So I didn't really have a choice because I think my wave was completely fine. Right here, look. Right now, this wave is fine, right? And then I kill one more,
The problem
and then
is
I want to
Rakan
base.
finished this
He
one
executes
minion.
this one. Yeah, and then he
Uh,
Ws.
yeah.
Now
I
I don't have a choice.
I think overall this is like pretty even situation with the wave, but there is
Yeah.
one like one caster here, one caster here,
Hmm.
one mana heal here, one mana here. So there is one
Yeah.
caster more. But
Yeah.
also the fact that this guy will die very quickly because he's further here, then the
Yeah.
wave will be pushing to your side, especially if
Yeah.
Rakan will not. And if you maybe you
Yeah.
have even like last hit it one more, maybe.
Yeah. Because my idea was to last it. Like I think it lasted like 2 minutes here. Lasted this one, and then I want to
Okay,
last this one, and then I want to do one last, and then I want to base. But then he executes this one, and then he Ws, so I don't have a choice now.
I'm not even sure if you had to really last hit those, because
Maybe not.
with cannon waves it's always harder to judge, and the difference between
Yeah.
small minions is much smaller because
Yeah.
it really depends how the cannon will focus the minions. So I would say that those first minions, if you decide to not push and just recall, then I would not really hit them. And as I was saying, like sometimes good to have in your head that there is a possibility to just drop him, not hit him, and
Mhm.
drop the aggro, so the lane will be pushing to you.
Yeah.
And a lot of times it's gonna lose in this situation, it's gonna lose much more resources
Yeah.
for the Samira as well. If like your jungler could be around the bot lane, you can also, if you know about the timing of Nautilus, you can also call him, and maybe he'll be able to 1v1 the AD carry, or do
Mm.
something creative because of the setup. But the pushing here is not bad because you are able to push, but she won't lose as much resources because she will lose only
Yeah.
one melee. Okay, what do you think about this?
Well, Yi is on his way down, so it's bad, right?
Yeah, I think
My thought process was I have Viego in their jungle already, so I can just take this plate in the base. But then I now see Yi, and then Samira's here, so now I have to cancel my base and run all the way around and just lose a lot of tempo here.
yeah, I
I
think
should be. I'm pretty sure I get out here, but
yeah,
I
let
don't
me
remember if we both
see.
get out. Actually, yeah, I
But
think we both get out.
overall, the
Then Viego
decision
is on
is
his
I
way.
think that you clearly haven't seen the E coming
Yeah,
first from the mid lane. Uh,
yeah,
and when you saw him on the river, you knew that it's already too late.
yeah.
I mean, maybe you didn't.
Now I see him. I saw him now. That's why I canceled my base. I started pinging, and I was like, wait, I don't have time. Because I thought I might have time to finish my recall before he gets here, right?
Yeah, but there is
That's why you
Samira
see
as
me
well.
pinging on my minimap, but then Samira shows up, and that's when I'm like, shit.
Yeah, this
Uh,
is a bit of a miscalculated timing. Of course, you should
yeah,
be fine here, and you probably will be fine. Maybe even this. Now you should not do anything more. I think they have more people, but overall, it loses you a lot of time, and now
yeah,
you will be very needy. You want to recall, but at the same time, you have to get the wave.
yeah.
Another wave.
Oh my god, the title of this video, I can already see it. Instead of the recall that loses you games, it's the plate that loses you lane,
uh,
or the plate that fucks your lane.
Okay, I want to see what you are doing, but the another wave is the normal wave, and the next one is going to be the cannon wave. So this is
Yeah,
also a timing, and if I remember correctly, as I was skipping through the game, you will recall on another wave.
yeah. In this situation now, I was kind of just thinking that hey, I'm kind of fucked in this spot, right? So I was like, I'll just try to take a shitty recall in this instance, and then he broke my
I think
cancel my recall.
you like it's good that he cancelled that because you would
Yeah,
lose
yeah,
a lot more, and now you will be very smart. You saw the cannon wave and you just press recall. That's very good.
yeah.
That's very good. Like that's super good reaction.
Thank you. The
Because
thing is, the thing with Zeri as well, obviously Zeri kind of cheats tempo, so sometimes I can actually get away with recalling on non-cannon waves,
Mhm, mhm.
a lot more so
That's
than
true. That's true. That's
other champs.
That's also something, but of course you won't always be playing Zeri. So display, like you did right now, is much more versatile for much more
Yeah, yeah,
champions, and that's a very
yeah,
very smart play. That even if you are not aware about the wave in your head, that's very good that you just checked what is the wave,
yeah,
and you just because of course like you could have that the whole plan in your head right now,
yeah.
and you could just
I
now
could have
press
pressed my
B.
B right now, right? Yeah,
But as well, like good that you have the reaction and that you are having this in your mind that okay, this is the
mm,
option for me to recall, and that's
yeah,
completely like very very good reaction. Of course, if possible, and after some time, I think that it will be like much easier in your head in terms of like
yeah.
it will
I
be more
already knew that
planned.
this was going to be a cannon wave, to be fair, from just the last wave, or like from before the last wave came to lane, because I know obviously it's like it's two normal waves then cannon waves. So when I had the wave, not the one I got cancelled on now, but the one after, or Yi came to lane and he cancelled me, right?
Hmm.
Um, on that wave, I checked what the next wave was, and then I knew okay that this wave that's coming now is a normal wave, which means the next wave is going to be a cannon. So I kind of had already knew that this was a cannon wave, but I should have just pressed. I could have pressed my B a little bit faster, I guess, instead of like trying to take a cheeky trade back.
Yeah, sometimes it's like you have all the ingredients to make the
Yeah,
decision, but you don't have the decision in your mind.
yeah,
So that's something that after reviewing more or just playing more and doing that more, you will have that the access to this decision will be much easier for you,
yeah,
because as you said, if you're aware about the waves, blah blah blah, then you have all the things to make the decision, but you also need the decision to really show up in your head. And that's good that like on the last tiny bit of timer the decision really showed up in your head. But of
mhm,
course, if we really want to be even better, then
mhm,
we can be like planning more ahead, and after some time I think that decision will be in your head much earlier,
yeah.
but still very very good and nice. I
No,
think
again,
that
I'm
you
in kind of the same situation again that I was in before, right? Of hey, I have summoner and item and ult and everything advantage, kind of.
Mhm.
I just want to fight.
Good calling, good awareness of your resources.
Mhm,
Uh, and overall, maybe you are just so focused on this game, but this looks very, very. Oh, if the decision on here would be different, then for now
yeah,
this game is so clean.
mm,
Uh,
I appreciate that.
so very nice. But like those like greedy decisions we've played, this will come with
Mhm,
time. You just need more games,
yeah.
more thinking, and
Yeah,
I
yeah. You see
already
my
see
pings
that.
there actually are on their head because they're both level 5. I just see they're both level 5. I'm like fight, 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 fight,
Yeah,
fight,
yeah, yeah.
fight.
That's good. That's good. With and you like when you're playing without like comms with your support, it's good that you're pinging. But as well, when you're playing with like Philip or someone else, then you can just yell so they know what you want to do.
Yeah,
Because sometimes I also see that people are mixing a bit the communication in like comms and in game,
yeah,
and some of them are using more comms and they are not pinging at all, and what is
yeah.
very important is to use both and almost like use the in-game communication as you would do with like random,
Hmm.
but still call it on comms, so like
Using the
the
waves as
chance
well. Yeah,
of getting the information is much better, because what I don't like in teams is that sometimes people are like I'm pinging this so hard, and then guy is dying from like roam or gank, and he's like, why didn't you like yell at me? And that's true,
yeah,
because like I should use both, but at the same time, when I'm pinging like a lot, then the chance of someone noticing the thing is much higher than just by maybe pinging one and saying, oh, he's coming.
yeah,
But the best way is to like use both if you have this
yeah,
available. So this is also something for like team play on team fights. If you know
yeah.
that something is very important, then use your communication skills. Sometimes
Yeah,
ping,
I'm somebody
sometimes
one of those people who feel like I need to be yelled at a little bit in comp
okay.
by my teammates because it helps me a lot. Right? It's not like not yelled at, but it's like uh, if enemy jungle is bot lane, then fucking tell me 15 times, you know?
Yeah. I'm also like that,
Yeah.
because when
Mm,
you know the feeling when you're just so focused on your game.
exactly.
So sometimes like I ask the question, where is the enemy jungler? Someone says it, and
Yeah.
I'm like, 10 seconds after this, I'm like, so where is he? And like this
Yeah.
is very typical when you're focusing. So it's also
Yeah.
good for sometimes maybe letting your teammates know this as well. What are your like preferences for communication?
Yeah.
As well, like when
Yeah.
you'll be playing with Philip on bot lane, then you can also like say if you prefer to maybe talk more or you
Wait.
want him to talk more,
Yeah.
or him yell more.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that nothing was really happening. I mean, the fight was of course, good.
Mm.
Maybe let's see that again, because I totally like skipped that. After the fight, if you are able to push, then of course pushing is
Yeah.
totally good.
Yeah. I have my ulti active as well, so I just push this wave super fast, right? She actually hits 6 on this 1 minion that dies here. Look,
Ooh,
she just hit 6 here, so I was like, wait. I know I knew I was a lot stronger, but there's like 1 minion that died off my screen and she hit 6. I'm like, where the fuck did she get her ult from?
look at that minion.
Yeah.
From
It's
and
not even that
block.
one, it's the other one. Yeah, oh
I,
yeah,
I
the
mean, you're
fucking
blocked.
blocking, yeah.
Thank you. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Her
Overall, very
W
very good
killed a
decision as well.
minion.
Wait, your Rakan as well got to level 6, or he had that?
Yeah, my Rakan got level 6 as well, yeah.
Okay, so that's again very good.
Right now he's 5, I explode the wave,
Oh,
and he gets it.
he could call that. I mean, normally if you were on comms, that is also something
Yeah,
to call for, because
yeah,
sometimes it can like it's better to hit the wave or throw one ability to kill
yeah,
some minions.
yeah.
So yeah, pushing the wave very fast as well. You can get one plate and go either do something with Drake. I don't think that hitting this more is or either recall. It depends on your what your Vega would like to do. Oh, actually, your Vega was on the top side.
Yes.
I thought okay, yeah. So like the Drake is
You just clear
not
the
really
side, yeah.
here. So recall. You could
Yeah,
even like auto attack a bit less. Yeah.
yeah. I could probably just crack the crystals and then press my B button again.
But again, you are very fine on the lane, and for now, it like 2v2, there should be nothing happening. But of course, this
Mhm.
is oh, maybe that's critical.
I
This is
sent
also
my
something.
Rakan away.
Yeah, this is something that happens a lot. That this is something for team play right now.
Mhm.
I was talking about this during the review that will show up, I think, tomorrow with Philip and Frezzy. And this
Mhm.
is the swap timers, because of course on
Yeah.
solo queue it's harder, but this happens a lot in like team play when you are ahead.
Mhm.
And then your team wants to do something on the other side of the map.
Yeah.
And even though you are 3-0 and you could kill the enemy bot lane off cooldown with your ultimate,
Mhm.
then your support decides to join the other side of the map. Uh,
I think I sent him there. Yeah, yeah. You can see my
in,
pings
in
on
this
him to
situation,
go there.
I don't know if you saw the tab, but your set is 5-0.
Mhm.
So what I want to like mention is that sometimes your top laner is like 0-0-0 and your team is playing for the
Yeah.
other side of the map. So then in like team play, you should look for the swap. Even if your
Yeah.
quest is not done yet, if you just can go top side, take the
Yeah.
objective that you want, take a good wave and good recall, and just reset and go bot and finish the quest, blah blah blah, then this is
Mhm.
completely fine and good for you. The main part is when you are the win condition and you are the one with kills, blah blah blah, and your top lane is with no kills, then you should be thinking about those. You should be thinking about playing with you. But of course, here when your set is also super ahead, this is
Yeah.
completely fine if you prefer to be alone. But of course, it's much easier for them to in some matchups. It's much easier for them to solo kill you, dive you, or something. So be very
Yeah.
careful of
This is
that.
one of those matchups. I actually think it happens in this game where I do get dope once, and I think it might. I don't know if it's on this play or if it's on the next one. I think it's on the next one, because now I'm thinking that I want to play like defend our bot side and then play for dragon, right? But I think it's on the next one, like on herald or something, where I actually do get dove and die because my ult's on cooldown from the last play, and it's like, oh shit, I could have actually won that if I just
Hmm.
played a little bit slower or, yeah. Unless it was the other game where it was Nautilus Zaya or something, but I think I have made this mistake where
This is something
There's absolutely
to
no
be
point in.
careful with, because this is very easy to lose your advantage, to lose your also
Yeah.
momentum, because when you're 3-0 and like you know that you can all in every single time with your ult because you have the whole item advantage or something else, or you're just super stronger, then just
Yep.
delaying every single moment for you to all in is gonna be bad for you. So not only on solo queue but also on team play, be careful with those. And you have to really think about the decision when you are on base and you are having the like control over your support, or you can ping. Then be careful, because sometimes, like as this situation is now, I'm not sure if when set is 5-0 they are even able to contest at all. So maybe it's better for you to call the Rakan for your lane, and if
Yeah.
Nautilus will be there on top lane, then Nautilus should set should be alright anyway, and you can maybe dive or do something more with Samira.
Yeah.
Or when there is a 2v2, you can still accelerate from your side.
Yeah.
So also care for yourself, as I was saying, like as AD carry, a lot of times you're the princess, you want to do like everything to happen about you. So as well here, especially when you're the win condition and when you're doing correct.
Yeah.
Because from the play on with Rakan right now, your top side did not really do anything, uh,
Yeah.
and you didn't do anything. And I think
Yeah.
the chance of something happening for your side was higher if he went bot side than
Yeah.
when he went top side. Of course, now as well, like Rakan will misplay a bit, and he will get caught on the most obvious timer. Uh,
Yeah.
because
Whoever he sees a word is right there, right? And he knows. But he's the one who presses W forward, I think. Looking at the minimap.
yeah, I mean it's either his W or Nautilus hook. I don't know.
Oh yeah, this is. Oh no, I remember this. I completely int here.
That looks,
I should just not go here at all now.
yeah, that looks a bit.
But it looks juicy, you know. I'm like, okay, but I'm strong as fuck. Maybe I I can kill this Rengar and I can be happy.
Now it
Right?
looks very, oh. Okay, maybe with your
Yeah.
flash. That was really.
Yeah, that's what I thought about too. It's like if I flash a hook, then I think. But
Overall, the decision is weird, but as well the clicks
yeah.
here. If you can maybe press your ultimate, make them go this way, but
Mm.
hide behind this wall and go through
Yeah.
here. Wait for your flash. But the clicks that were like here or like on
Yeah.
this line are just so
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Because I think with the Victor's W and your ultimate, you could maybe do something. But of course, the safer option for here, if you're not skill checking the enemy, limit testing, blah blah blah, is of course, as you
Mhm.
said, just not coming there. And it
Yeah.
would be like the game still is super fine for you, especially considering
Yeah.
what is happening on top lane. You have free
Yeah.
grabs, blah blah blah, and the wave is
Yeah.
a bit shitty for you.
Yeah.
Samira is pushing now. Maybe they want to do the dragon or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. Okay, maybe let's
No, I
skip
don't
a
have
bit.
ulti or anything, so I think there's these. I think a lot of players are just like endlessly pushing a wave to push a wave, not really thinking about why they're pushing the wave. I'm pretty sure that's what was happening here in this case, where she was just pushing to push.
Okay, now you're doing the dragon, you push the wave, that's good. Making some pressure, but probably nothing will happen here. Or maybe now they will collapse on you because you're... Oh, maybe not. Okay. Like, we still have to remember that they are just way weaker than you.
Yeah. Yeah. So at this point right now, I just want to kind of push a lot to just try and rip this tower
Yeah,
to
with grabs
accelerate myself even more.
with grabs it's also a thing. Oh, I think I saw that.
I think I could have. I think I could have played this better, to be honest. I think I just mechanically misplayed this, if I'm not mistaken.
If I remember correctly, you will click in the very weird way.
Yeah.
You click, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And then I could have finished the Nautilus. Here's the thing, right? If I hit only Samira, then I kill Samira. If I hit only the Nautilus, I kill Nautilus. But then I switch my aggro like halfway through. And if I killed the Nautilus, I would have gotten Triumph. And with the Triumph, I would have had the heal to kill both, right?
Okay, so now what is important is not to use his Q and alt. So
yeah,
you are
that's why I end up
completely
clicking
free.
the way I do. Yeah.
And the only thing that you need to care of is not going into the melee range, which is like a very, very easy thing to care of. And also when you have like this line of team fight, then every time you will try to like go on the side.
I think my idea was I want to kite away from the bush, I think.
Yeah, I see that.
But I don't really know why, because Rengar is not really a threat to me, even if he does go to the bush and jump on me, I think he just dies.
Yeah, I think
he
even
tries to
like
keep fighting
before
me,
he gets
so-
there, he will be like 200 HP or something. You still have
Yeah,
barrier.
yeah.
Like
Yeah,
it's not a
exactly.
threat at all. But
Yeah.
even if you're deciding to cross the line, then I really don't know about the clicks in that way. Not in like that way.
Yeah.
Because you started clicking forward.
Yeah.
And when Nautilus is here, maybe you just wanted to tank it, or maybe you're so like confident.
I'm
But
fine with tanking this, like the first auto, because I can keep like, because I'm rooted, right? So I can just keep autoing. But I just completely grief by switching my aggro to the what's her face? To the Samira.
Samira.
Look here. If I just finish this guy, look, I auto him, and then I stop autoing him and try one like I can just hit him one more time. The Nautilus, I get Triumph, and I'm completely fine.
Maybe, but I still think that those clicks are very off. Even if
Yeah,
you
yeah,
like,
I agree.
especially with her passive as well. He
Maybe
can.
if I just flash right now as well, it's good, but I don't know.
If you could dodge
If I flash earlier,
something.
I could also just flash over the wall. I just saw. But if I just walk up to the wall and I flash the wall,
Yeah, I think
it
that
was just a mechanical display on my end.
on some like a few points at this team fight on this fight, you could have played that better.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, we don't
100%.
know like how was your confidence, how was your thinking, because then you're making things differently. But I think that this was like a pretty easy fight to just play maybe for
Yeah.
one kill, not die, or just
Yeah, exactly.
like
I think I can even triple kill here if I just don't
yeah,
int.
yeah. I think that
I just inted.
at this point, when you already have your ult stacks,
I think I just
your
press S on
tempo
top of
stack,
myself here.
you can really like, because of his ability to not escape. You can really say to yourself like, okay, I want this fight to be long, and you can just chase them long, and just play for the first target. And this is very
Yeah.
important, because I think I saw that in the different game that you were like going this way. This will here was support, here was AD carry, and you could just easily click on on the support and click on him, click on him. You have the whole lane to chase him with Lethal Tempo, with your. This was also there. This was against
Yeah.
Thresh, I think. And you decided to randomly flash for the AD carry and focus AD carry when he is behind his support. And this was something that we were talking on the first session, when those are the ranges. And if you are hitting the only guy here, then this one cannot hit you. But if you flash inside those two ranges, then suddenly you're making those two champions be able to hit you. And even though you were, for example, this HP, super strong, blah blah
Yeah.
blah. But your support can only hit his support, but this support can hit this guy, you and him, and this guy can hit you. So suddenly
Yeah.
it's like you really make this 2v1 a lot of times,
Uh-huh.
and I really saw that in the game with like Thresh, that sometimes you really have to think about the first target. This we'll also talk about this with like team fights and mid game, because that I know not only from like those games, but also from like watching scrims and all, that sometimes you are deciding to like go for something that is not really for you, or on lane you are making the fight much harder, or just impossible for you to win, because you are making it 2v1.
Yeah.
If you look at this like in a separated way.
Yeah. 100%.
We will see what's important after that fight, what you will need to check when they will come back online.
Items.
Yeah, exactly.
Just
You
press
need to
tab, look
click
at their
tab
items, and
and see what is the difference between the last time, and then the question that needs to appear in your mind is, has something changed or not? And then you just either play the same as you did, blah blah blah, or you have to adapt, because for example they might be right now stronger, or something. Of course, now
yeah.
you don't. There is no real possible way to fight. You don't have ultimate yet, but soon you should. Yeah, click tab and see what is happening. She has the
Yeah.
collector. Nautilus do not have any sort of item, but here is the bramble vest as well. But like, if the fight goes in your desired way, so you're just
Yeah.
hitting the Nautilus, clicking ultimate, they are not able to click on you, then something like this happens when you are able to really run them down, and your
Yeah.
account still has ultimate.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we don't have to watch it.
I think I should just press B here, to be honest. I could have spent some gold. Might as well.
You can either it really depends how you like would like your support to do something, because still has his ultimate, so you are able
Yeah.
maybe to do something. You
I
you,
think
you
this
have to
is
judge.
a non-canon wave, so I think next should be canon wave, which is why I didn't base, I think. Probably base
So
now.
it's either you are doing something and your Vigo is coming,
Ah,
uh,
yeah.
or you are just simply, as you said, recalling. This is the safe option. You just spend the gold and you're completely fine. Uh,
Yeah.
but yeah, you just play a bit reactively. Your Vigo was
I
a
feel like
bit.
that's my job a lot of the time as AD carry anyway, is just to play reactively most of the time, right? It's
Yeah,
like if I'm not reacting to what the enemy is doing, I'm reacting to what my team is doing, right?
now your team is inting, so your job is to not int as well, and that's true, especially on solo queue. But on team play, you have much more impact if you want to have impact in terms of comms. Let's see if
Yeah,
you.
yeah, but I feel like even in comms, it's like I'm still just playing accordingly to what my team is doing with those comms as well, right?
Yeah.
Kind of so, because I feel like my job as AD carry is to do damage and not die, but also like what's it called? Just if my team wants to make a play, then I have to react to that. If my team wants to not
Mhm.
make a play, then I have to react. So I'm just kind of reacting to what my team is doing the entire time.
Yeah, that's true. And as you said, your main job is to deal damage and not die. And
Mhm.
also, and we'll cover this, like you will have to judge and be very correct with like choosing where to put the damage.
Yeah.
And this is something important, especially in those fights. And now we are moving a bit to the mid game, which is very good. I think
Mm.
that maybe summarize the laning right now. Very, very good the laning. The first minutes were very clean. This one
Mm.
actually, like one decision with the like maybe being a bit blind about the mastery,
Yeah.
but also this was still just a mistiming, because even if mastery is not there, Samira would cancel your recall and like
Yeah.
you're losing a lot of time. But
Yeah.
then you repaired it with very good play on the cannon wave, just pressing the
Mm.
recall, being super aware. So overall, very good. This mechanical team fight, which was like a bit off, but it's like only mechanical thing, I think.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. It was purely mechanical,
and
basically.
and it's also, it has a few things to do with like the fact that you were so ahead, and
Yeah.
this might have been as well like miscalculation maybe with the limits.
Mm.
So I don't think it's like a big thing overall.
I feel like even if it's a miscalculation with limits, I think it's just I should never click into melee range on Nautilus threats.
Yeah.
So
But
I think
overall,
that's
the laning was very good. The last thing, like your team inted, you have not
mm.
inted, you have not followed them completely, which is also good. Like it's good for the team to like commit fully, but as well if you know
Yeah.
that something is super int, especially on solo queue, when some people just take some very int plays, then to be aware
Mhm.
and do not int with them,
Yeah.
and just have your separated mind.